Welcome to our presentation of Software Development Lifecycle. Today we will explore the very basic and most well-known software development lifecycle process, called the waterfall model. The waterfall model follows a linear progression of software development. The model begins with the initial phase, followed by the requirement analysis phase, the design phase, the coding phase, testing, and finally the delivery and maintenance phase. In this presentation we will touch on each phase. We will then go into greater detail of each of these phases in another tutorial. Are you ready? Let's begin with the initial phase. The initial phase involves gathering requirements from the customers and/or stakeholders. Usually business analysis will work closely with the customers and/or stakeholders to prepare Business Requirements Document, or BRD. Requirement Analysis Phase. This phase involves doing a detailed study of the customer requirements, judging possibilities and scope of the requirements. It also involves tentative planning, technology and resource selection. Specifications will be created during this phase. Later, we will discuss specification by example, or behavior-driven development, using the Ruby scripting language. The design phase involves dividing the whole project into modules and submodules through the creation of high-level design and low-level design. I'd like to discuss with you some specification by example or behavior-driven development. We will discuss specification by example and BPD in subsequent tutorials. The coding phase. The coding phase involves writing the source code by the developers who will be referring to the design document. The code must adhere to coding standards. Depending on the programming language they are using, the developers will conduct unit testing either with JUnit or NUnit, or both. Testing phase. The testing phase involves testing all the functionality of the application under test. We will have to discuss the various testing methods, that is white box, black box and gray box testing and smoke testing. We will also discuss testing levels, that is unit testing, integration testing, system testing, functional and regression testing. We will also discuss UAT, or user acceptance testing, including alpha and beta testing. Once all bugs have been resolved, the application is released into the production environment. When new enhancements are implemented, the test team will have to test this new functionality and execute a regression test. We will discuss regression testing in greater detail. We will also discuss Agile development, that includes testing within the Agile process. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. To continue, please select the corresponding video.